Good morning and welcome to day 12 of the Namparang trail. Well, yesterday it was a alright day. There was nothing special, there was nothing exciting, but there was also nothing horrible. I did enjoy. It was on the roads around the coast a lot, a little bit inland through a little villages. But what I did enjoy is we went up and over a saddle and it was through the trees on a grass track, so that was quite nice. Managed to find a place to camp. I would have preferred to do a couple more K, but running out of places to camp, so when I found somewhere good I decided to take it. So I've got another K and a half to get to the end of course 78. I can't remember now. Ooh. And do the changeover at the town up ahead, and then on to the next course, and the next course is more roads. But it's a shorter course, so I'll do that one and then part of the next one as well. It rained, started raining at 1 o'clock. And it was heavy rain for a little bit, and then it eased off, and then it sort of came and went. I got packed up this morning. It's wet from the trees all dripping, but I got packed up, and just as I was about to take the tent down, it started raining heavily again, so I jumped back in the tent for a couple of minutes, let it go. Got everything packed up, back down to the road. How my body's feeling, we'll just wait for a few more K and see how it shakes out. It's a colder morning, I think 10 degrees at the moment, so, but it's not heavy rain at the moment, and it's good to try out the umbrella. I was worried about the setup with my hiking poles, but they seem to pop out the back, which is good. Alright, a wet day, but I'm sure it'll be a good day. You can see the town a bit clearer over there, so not far. I'll say if there's an open coffee shop, I'll probably be stopping. Most of the cafes open up at around 11 o'clock, and it's 7:40 now, so I don't think anything will be open. Look at the size of this slug. Nearly at the town. This is actually what I'm going to be following, heading back out that way. Oh, that's pretty, all the daffodils. Entering the town now. Very pretty. Heavy rain now. It's nice here. These blossoms are out on these trees. There's no coffee, but I also didn't see the sign for the course changeover, which is weird. There's very clear marking through that town, double markings in spots. Not quite sure what that is. Anyway, so course 78 is 18.7 kilometres, 6.5 hour estimate, and rated easy because it's on roads. So that was the town. This is just a pretty view, and it's got another photo-worthy abandoned boat. There we go. This is the way I'm going. That's not a cow factory, that's ducks. They've been quacking away. Looks like a cormorant over there. It's not the best day to be stuck on an exposed, elevated walkway. Beautiful views each side. Does leave me a little exposed to the elements. The wind, thankfully, this is the good news, is the wind is generally pretty light. Every now and then there's a gust where I have to hold the umbrella. So it does make it more pleasant having light winds and being able to have the umbrella up. Yay, umbrella! It's quite neat and misty in the mountains. Having an actual river beside it. Almost looked braided a little bit further back there. A few birds in it. Coming down off the flood walls now. So be a little bit more protection from the wind, I hope. There you go. This rain is completely settled in now. It's not on and off, it's continuous. And everything's got a plus and a minus. The being down here, it's a little bit more protection from the wind, but there's a lot more puddles to try and tiptoe through. My feet are already partially wet, but these puddles coming off the fields will not be nice. It's the end of the flood walls. But still going around the coast. I'm actually at the proper coast now, not the river. I think it's now widened out. Right. Coming out on a bigger road. I was actually hoping this was a bus stop, but it's not. Because I'd like to change my top. I'm just on the cusp of being uncomfortable at the moment. It was nice and warm when I was packing up my tent, which is why I put my shirt on, not my thermal, but yeah, time for a thermal. Found a bus shelter and I now have my thermal top on instead of my light shirt, which is nice. And I've also put my thermal hat in my pocket, so if I keep getting colder, then I've got an extra hat to put on. Hey, and some chocolate, and warmed up nicely. So we're turning off from the sea and going through this little village. A cute little village. So, looks like we're going in behind there and then back on that seawall, which is the wind's getting up. It's constant rain. It's not going to be pleasant. That was miserable. Kilometre of been walking along there, exposed, the rain driving directly into me, and deep puddles as well. However, the positive, because there's always positive, is that the puddles were rainwater, not runoff from the field, so the water was nice and clean. Right. Going through a village now. It's at shelter from the wind. Taking a brief break. There's a shelter here with chairs. So just a quick break out of the rain. Pretty little place. Goes out to islands. I don't go out to the island. Alright. Soak myself up. Back out into the rain. It's a beach. It actually looks like sand. Still a lot of shells in it, but it's the closest I've seen to a sandy beach. Oh. It's another town. Still ever hopeful for a cafe or a convenience store with coffee. Nice hot coffee would be just the thing right now. And the birds out there. There's a nice little walkway beside the road. Winding our way through town. Oh, I see a sign that says coffee. And it's closed. They shouldn't have the flashy lights if it's closed. It's just teasing. Back onto this little path beside the road. It's 10 o'clock, so it doesn't open till 11. I've done a 10 by 10 on the Pacific Crest Trail. It's a milestone to be able to do 10 miles before 10 o'clock. So I've done the metric equivalent of 10 kilometres before 10 o'clock. Later on, once I get my trail legs, then it will be closer to 10 miles, which is 16k, but that's alright. I'm making progress. Thankfully today my legs have been pretty good so far. I've only had to stop and stretch a couple of times, which I'm very thankful in this rain. The name of that cafe was Namparang 78, so definitely catering for people walking this trail, and it's called 78. This is actually quite a big town. That statue looks like a mussel. Right, and it keeps going round, and it's nicer sand beach along there. Oh, a lot of restaurants down there too. They're all shut. Gonna off the road, following the path by the sea, but toilets, yay. I could see how this would be lovely in the sun, just not today though. Hey, we have an update sign. I am here. I camped here. So today I've walked to there, and then here, and heading to here. This looks like another bigger resortish type town. I'm going to say I could probably be tempted for a motel if there was one. Definitely missed a turn off because it doesn't go anywhere. I'm going to walk all the way back down here. Oh, turn off is actually just after the sign. I got distracted looking at what I thought might be an open cafe. But no, up here. With the water sheeting down this road. 7-Eleven down there. I've already come up the hill. I don't want to go down. I've also warmed up quite nicely, so I'm just going to keep going. So I've got about 7k to the end of this course. Heading up the hill. It's looking down where I've just walked. And I don't think we're on this supposedly busy road. There's not many cars. When I stopped for the toilets, I put on my little Polartec Alpha hat. And it's made a huge difference. I had warmed up when I put my thermal undershirt on, which is also Polartec Alpha, but I was okay, but not toasty. Now I've got the hat on, nice and toasty. Whoop. Oh, though I'm about to come into the wind. May change my tune soon. I stayed up high, I haven't dropped down yet. Pretty with the yellow flowers, and the rain's got a little bit heavier. I saw the field of dead people wrapped up. I think they're palm trees trying to keep them warm. Wow, where's my mind going at the moment? It's so negative. Woo, getting off the road. 13.8 finish point and start point 6.6. Alright. Another diamond ring photo opportunity. Is it diamond ring or turtle? Turtle. Could be a turtle. That's nice. Going to be on the path through the trees. Hello? Meet my new friend. Public toilets. It's good for toilets along this section. I'm guessing this is a popular section. It's got a lot more signposting and goes through quite a few little towns. It's got the beaches. It's nice. And off the main road, got a little signpost again, which is nice. 5.1k. Woohoo! Yeah, it's continuously teeming with rain. The wind, well, where I have been has been sheltered from the wind, and I'm a perfect temperature. So I'm actually adapting to the rain. I'm not looking forward to spending the night in my tent. But we are back by the water. And back on a seawall. At least it's a bending seawall and not a straight line. And off the Seal, dirt road for, I don't think it's for very long, a few hundred metres. Away from the ocean. And back through a little town again. A lot of rain. The water's very brown in that river at the moment. Not sure if the countdown's good or not, so it makes you focus on distance. So 3.6 kilometres to go, and we're heading back down there, back to the coast. Obviously it's just to get around the river. Back to the main road, now 3k to go. So that out and back was 600 metres, and it looks like we're staying on this road now. It's amazing the difference an umbrella makes. It's why I'm more than happy to carry the extra weight of umbrella even if I don't need it very often, because walking all day like this in the rain, having to not have the rain drumming directly on my head is very pleasant. And now that I am a good temperature, I'm actually pretty comfy walking in the rain like this. Oh, here we go, here's a mirror. Hi. Taking a very quick break in a bus shelter. There's a restaurant over there, but I had a look at the map and where I am going, which is only another K, so around the corner up there, that's the main town, so that's where food and possibly accommodation, I'll give it a go. arrived in town. That looks to be the fish market. Now, fingers crossed for accommodation and food. Town is very spread out. Doesn't seem to have a centre. These are cute. Right. Walking along and saw the sign for motel, so I went and had a look at the sign here, just reading it, and the lady came out of the office and got a room immediately, which is great. And then there's a restaurant right underneath, which had a beautiful lunch and about to go for dinner.